Revision 1, question number 2. Few numbers are given and you have to check whether they are in proportion or not. The first one is the set of numbers are 2, 6, 6 and 8. Okay. So if they are in proportion, then first two numbers, the ratio should be equal to the ratio of the next two numbers. So first of all, 2 by 6, if I bring to lowest form, 1 by 3, and next two numbers 6 by 8, if I bring it to lowest form, 3 by 4. That means these two ratios, 2 by 6 is not equal to 6 by 8, and that is why the given numbers are not in proportion. Very simple, isn't it? Now let's move on to part 2. Now in part 2, if I take the first two numbers, ratio is 10 by 20, that is 1 by 2, and next two numbers, ratio is 30 by 60, and if I bring it to the lowest form, it is again 1 by 2. That means this 10 by 20 is equal to 30 by 60. That means all these four numbers are in proportion because they are equal ratios. Alright, so let's move on to part 3 now. Now part 3, the ratio of the first two numbers is p by pq, which will simply give you 1 by q, and next two numbers p square q by q square, this will give you p square by q. Of course, the two ratios are not equal, so p by pq is of course not equal to p square q by q square, and that is why all these four numbers are not in proportion. Now let's move on to the final part, part 4. Part 4, the ratio of the first two, 6 by 20 is 3 by 10 if I bring the lowest form. Next two numbers, 4 by 30, this will be 2 by 15. That means these two ratios, 6 by 20 and 4 by 30, are not equal. Since the ratios are not equal, all the four numbers are not in proportion. Alright, I hope you have understood this one. Question number 2. In the next video, we shall be discussing question number